Well, welcome to the LapOver interviews, and today I'm extremely excited to have a good mate of mine, Gerrard, on with me today. And Stevie, thanks for coming, even though we all know you haven't got anything better to do at the moment because you're unemployed and you will be for a very long time. But look, Stevie, I want to get straight to it, and I just want to say, look, you're going to be lucky to work in football management ever again after what happened in Saudi.
Of course. Look, Cara, what happened in Saudi, it wasn't really my fault. It was my assistant manager's fault, and then when I sacked him and got a new one, it was my new assistant manager's fault, and then when I sacked him and got a new one, it was his fault, and then when I sacked him, yeah, of course.
Alright, Stevie, we get the point. Now look, look what you've done at Aston Villa. You know, under you, Aston Villa going to the Championship, and under Unai Emery, they're heading for the Champions League, you know.
Of course, well, what happened at Aston Villa, it wasn't my fault, it was Tyrone Mings' fault.
Oh, Stevie, that's absolutely disgusting, that. Farting in a little studio like this, you're a disgrace, you.
Of course, look, that fart wasn't my fault. It was me missus's fault for ordering a really spicy curry last night. She needs to take responsibility. Yeah, of course.
Do you ever take any responsibility, Stevie?
Yeah, of course, no.
Now look, Stevie, have you ever thought about working on your personality? Because sometimes, you know, you come across like a proper moody teenager, and you know, you aren't really a pensioner now, Stevie.
Yeah, of course, Carol, look, that's where you're wrong. Because all me mates tell me I've got a really, really infectious personality.
I'll see more personality in a break. You've got an infectious bank balance. I think that's why they're all hanging on hard, all your little hangers on, your cronies around, yeah. But look, Stevie, I'll be honest with you. I don't think you'd have any mates if you were working in Greg's. I really don't.
Yeah, of course, nah. I'd never work in Greg's. Unfortunately, I couldn't manage a sausage roll in a bakery. Yeah, of course.
Now look, Stevie, we all know your dream job was Liverpool, and that's just not happening now, Stevie, is it?
Yeah, of course. Look, Cara, you know, the ball's in Liverpool's court. I've been sitting by the phone for 3 years, it hasn't rang yet. And you know, that baldy Hollish fella, he did win the Premier League, but if they really want to kick on, they should come back and get me. Bring Jordan Henderson back, he'd be spraying 3-yard passes in the centre circle to no one. And look, if they don't get in touch, then unfortunately, I probably will end up going to Kidderminster Harriers. Yeah, of course.
Okay, let's talk about what's going on now in your life. Now, we know Rangers have just swerved you for some fella who's just relegated to Southampton. You know, give us a day in the life of Stevie G. You know, what's a normal day like for you now?
Yeah, look, my days are really full at the moment. I'm a really busy guy. Get up about 9, game of paddle tennis, post about it on Instagram. Probably then a little game of paddle tennis, and then I'll probably do a little bit of posting on Instagram about it. Get a shower, a bit of paddle tennis. I might pop on Instagram and post about it. A bit of lunch, a bit of paddle tennis, Instagram posting time. Have a poo. Then I might post about paddle tennis on Instagram for a bit. Game of paddle tennis, and I'll get my head down. Yeah, of course.
Oh, no wonder you can't get a job, Stevie. What a wally. You are a massive wally, aren't you? But no, you really are a bit strange, aren't you, Stevie?